Kelly Clarkson admitted that she thought American Idol was a joke before winning season 1.
We all thought it was kind of a joke. I mean, we didn't think it was going to come of anything. Like, we were the first season of American Idol.
The Since You've Been Gone singer joined Kevin Hart on his new show, Heart to Heart, and opened up about joining the cast of the competition show, which premiered back in 2002.
You were truly thrown
in it.
Like,
yeah.
Because what started off as an audition, as a shot in a million.
Which we thought was a joke.
Kelly, who was just 20 years old when she won the singing show, shared that it wasn't her initial plan to walk away with a fast pass to fame, and she was not expecting the show to even take off like it did.
We were there for that paycheck that AFTRA SAG gives you to, like, pay for some bills. Like, you know, nobody knew that it would actually come to, anything would come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what everyone hopes, but that doesn't usually happen.
Following her big victory, Kelly earned a record deal with RCA, and her song, which she debuted on the show, A Moment Like This, became the country's best-selling single of 2002. The rapid rise to fame is something Kelly now says she is grateful for.
We got thrown into it. I will say I am thankful for that at the same time, because I think I've skipped the surreal part, it really doesn't matter to me in the best sense. Like, it matters, but like, it matters for what the worth I give it. Like I love what I do, and I love singing, and I love, you know, what you're able to do with your spotlight. But I think because I skipped all that so fast and I was thrown in, there was no time for people to really drill me on, you have to do this.
The opportunity to compete opened doors for the pop singer, who now has a number of chart-topping hits, hosts her own talk show, and serves as a coach on the NBC competition show The Voice. Kelly revealed to Kevin that in the midst of her success, she had to find balance.
And I just didn't know that I could say no. I didn't want to be difficult. I didn't want to be, especially as a woman, like, you know, so I didn't want to be perceived as bitchy or difficult or whatever.
What age were you at around this time? Is this fairly early in Success Train?
This is like heyday.
Yeah, this is
and
like...
I think that is, God, I'm such a walking cliche. It is always in our heyday. So like it's always that story of everybody thinks it's hitting and it's going so well, and it's, you know, knowing how to handle that, and especially at 19, like being the boss of grown men and women around you is like, and having to make those decisions, and especially being raised that like you respect your elders, never say anything other than that, like, and you can't like tell them what to do, definitely. So it was a hard thing to navigate.
Access Hollywood unearthed its first interview with Kelly Clarkson in 2003 following her Idol win for its podcast The Vault. Check out what she had to say about life after her big win.
I think that the transition from American Idol to just Kelly Clarkson is coming, you know, now that people see, like, I think, for instance, me performing Miss Independent on American Idol was very liberating for me, because nobody's heard me sing anything but ballads, you know, and I love ballads, but, you know, I'm 20, so, you know, so I like to sing some younger stuff too, so I think this album will hopefully, you know, define me more as just Kelly Clarkson, the artist. And also, I mean, they have a new one coming up, so it's like passing the torch on, you know, so, yeah.
Speaking about the album, how would you describe it? It's so various. I was listening to it so many times before I got here, and it's a little bit of soul, you got love in there, and you've got all these different...
rock, and my album is really different from any album out right now, like, just in the fact that I've always wanted to make a record. I've always been upset that you have to, like, be categorized just because there's, like, award shows. like you have to fit into one of them. I love R&B, I love soul, I love rock, I love alternative, I love groove tracks, I love big ballads, I love everything, so that's what I have on my album. And luckily, Clive Davis was really about that idea too, because a lot of first-time artists don't get to really choose, you know, what's going to go on their album, and I had a lot of say, so. But the album's very, I guess you'd say eclectic, but like it's, at the same time, like it pulls in, because I'm singing it, like I make it all, like, you sound like me, but it's just a little different each song. But that's, you don't get bored listening to it. That's the one thing I love about it. Like, you know, you can't, I have CDs that I can't listen to all the way through, and this one you can, just because it's so different. Every song is so different, so.